Hello and welcome back. So it's time for another Pan That Palette update, and I'm changing things up a little bit. So we shall see how it goes, but I have been panning the original Too Faced chocolate bar all year, and I've decided to add in another palette. Before you think I'm crazy, let me just tell you why. So the chocolate bar is definitely not a palette that I could finish in any reasonable amount of time. So I decided to add in a smaller palette because I've decided at some point I would like to actually completely finish a palette. Now, the palette I'm adding in, I really don't think I can finish by the end of the year, but I would like to get some good use on it so that maybe next year I could finish it. I don't know. Probably a bit aggressive, and first let me show you the new palette and then I will show you my progress on the chocolate bar because I did make very good progress this month. So what I'm adding in is this MAC quad in Point and Shoot. This was some limited edition thing, I don't know. It's just 4 matte shades. So obviously I have not really used it a whole lot, as you can see. I'm really curious to see how much use I can get on this in a month. I'm just curious. I'd like to work on this for a while. If I could finish this at some point, I would be beyond thrilled, but MAC eyeshadows are really tightly pressed. And yeah, it will take a while, even though this is the smallest palette in my collection. One thing that I will be changing up as far as project panning is that I have been using another palette alongside of my Pan That palette, trying to hit pan in other palettes. And I have hit pan on 5 other palettes this year. So I will not be doing that anymore though, because I'm just going to focus on these 2. So when I'm not project panning, which is mostly on the weekend, I will reach for other palettes. But yeah, these are the only 2 that I will be project panning. So let me show you my progress on the chocolate bar because it is pretty good. First, let me show you what my palette looked like last month. And at that point, I did have pan on 3 eyeshadows. And since then, I hit pan on 2 more. I can't believe it. This is the first month I hit pan on 2 eyeshadows. I am so excited. So I hit pan on this one right here, and then I hit pan on the matte cream color that I've been using to set my eyeshadow primer and to highlight my brow bone. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So I have pan here, 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 and here. So 5 pans. I am thrilled. So as far as goal for the next month, I'm going to stop using white chocolate because I'm going to focus on the cream color in the other palette that I have. But I think what I mostly want to focus on is semi-sweet because I do have a dip going there and I would really like to hit pan on that one next. Other colors I still really want to hit pan on would be salted caramel. I've got a good dip going. I use that one a lot, but again, these are pretty tightly packed as well. Not as much as MAC though, but pretty tightly packed. Milk chocolate, I still want to hit pan. Hopefully semi-sweet will be next. Strawberry bonbon, I still want to hit pan on that. And I have not really worked on creme brulee a whole lot, but that is one that I would like to hit pan on in the future. The thing is though, lately I have been really into all matte eyeshadow looks. I've been hardly using shimmers at all. Today I'm wearing an all matte look using these 2 palettes actually, and then I put a Stila glitter on top. I don't know, I'm just not really using a lot of shimmery eyeshadows lately, which I think that is why that quad will actually be very nice because it is all matte. All right, so that is it for this Pan That palette update. I'm pretty excited that I have 2 new pans in the chocolate bar, and now I'm changing things up by adding in this quad. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, MAC eyeshadows are really hard to pan, but I just wanted to pick my smallest eyeshadow palette that I had so that I was not too overwhelmed. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Check out my Pan That palette playlist, and thanks for watching.